What's going on, Hoodie fam? And this is technically, I want to say, or not I want to say, but this is technically my second take on this video because I did an earlier one where unfortunately I ended up in a situation where for at least 2 seasons, we had an audio issue, which somewhat, I guess you could say, dampened how, you guys would have been seeing 2 separate seasons, which in my eyes I didn't really like. And then another reason is while this is and that was also a 10-year rebuild, I feel like I left so much out of the video that I also literally mentioned that I wanted to keep in the video. So in that aspect, it kind of made things, a bit pointless to me. So honestly, we're going to be doing this off rips because trade override, I need to go make this trade and then we can address some things as far as this team is concerned, because obviously if y'all didn't already notice, we're going to be rebuilding the Washington Wizards. Why is it not popping up, gang? Oh, it's because the deadline passed. Okay, we'll just address it in the offseason then in that case. Alright, end of the first season. I think this one is consensus almost every time. Luka's going to win your MVP. Wemby is going to take your Rookie of the Year. Malik Monk, Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby is also going to take your Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. Jalen Johnson, Anthony Davis is Clutch Player of the Year. And then we got Joe Mazzulla and Jacob Park. Pretty obvious. Your first team, your second team, your third team, your first all-defense, second all-defense, and then your rookies. Yes, sir. We don't have a place here. We don't have a place here. So I'm going to really adjust the team or address where our team is in the offseason. The Timberwolves Anthony Edwards is your Western Conference Finals MVP and Trae Young's your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That would be a fun finals matchup to watch. And Ant-Man gets one. Ant-Man gets his first ring in like his 5th or so season. LeBron James, I don't know where you thought you were going. I'm not letting you leave, sir. Before I get to the draft lottery, I want to address some things on this team, which kind of do suck to me. For starters, Jordan Poole this season, if you've been watching the Wizards at all, has not been amazing. Do I still somewhat believe in Jordan Poole? Because his last little resurgence throughout the last few weeks of the season has been, I'd say, okay. Yeah, I still believe on Jordan Poole, and I personally think it's too young. I mean, it's too early to give up on a guy who was just averaging 20 points on a prior NBA champion. That is my verdict on Jordan Poole. Tyus Jones will not be on this team next year, unfortunately. Honestly, this draft that we're going to be making, we might take a point guard if we don't end up in the top 3, with the potential to take Alexander Sarr. That's my eye, is Alexander Sarr, but if not, odds are we end up with a point guard. Shooting guard position, Bilal Coulibaly. He's a very good defensive guy, and I think he can be a serviceable 3-and-D wing, although I'm not too sure if he'll really sprout into anything in this video. I think what I kind of might or want to try to do is get him some type of mentor and see if there's any way I can bolster like his scoring ability, because I feel like everything else he's fine, he's solid, but his ability to score the ball right now is not what I need it to be. Deni Avdija, in all honesty, especially after doing last rebuild, He doesn't really develop, and that's one of the issues with Deni. Like, he's on an amazing contract, but I think I'm going to use Deni as trade bait because he kind of hurts my heart, hurts my head just a teensy bit, because with him being at such an important position, like the small forward role, and not really providing too much, makes me genuinely sad, because Deni is such a good basketball player in real life. Such a good basketball player in real life. Probably one of the better, if not 3-and-D guys, all-around guys in the league. But I feel like the Wizards did him so dirty these first 3 years, where we were under the handle of Scott Brooks and they had no idea to use him, or no idea how to use him, that it was just so bad for his development. First 2 years. But it was so bad for his development that it did nothing positive for us. As far as small forward, Kyle Kuzma, been pretty solid for the Wizards. He was really good this season for us. So I think I'm keeping Kuz for a little bit at the very least. Maybe I use him in a trade depending on how these next 2 seasons go. And I also need a backup for him at some point down the line. Don't know yet. Center position, we have nothing here. We have absolutely nothing there, which is why I want to be able to get Alexander Sarr. So, most important part of the video, that Rockets pick right there that says via Washington, we need that to stay we need it to stay in top 3, or we need it to go out to number 1. because the last time I recorded this video, it dropped to 6, and we ended up with Robert Dillingham. Still ended up good. We still got 2 championships in the first time I recorded this, but I want this to be even fucking better. Look at God. We end up at pick 1 and pick 24. You love to see it. Okay, so I guess in that sense, we do actually get Alexander Sarr. I'm gonna do the same, I guess you could say, little rotation that we did last time. I hired this coach by the name of, is bro not even here anymore? Hello? No, it's not you. Hey, yo, bro, there he is. Stephen Dawkins. Stephen Dawkins was the first head coach that we ended up hiring in our other rebuild. And I'm going to also give him a fair chance of this rebuild, and we're going to hire old man Stephen Dawkins. It's as simple as that. And now NBA draft time. I think this one is kind of clear cut compared to the last one that I had. We got bumped up to number 1, which we should have been 1 or 2 in the last video, but they freaking screwed us and we dropped all the way to 6. I don't think I pass up on the option to be able to take a talent like Alexander Sarr in an NBA where centers are a rare commodity. We also had 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 in the other one too, and he was very solid for us, but I don't think you question a Alexander Sarr pickup, and we're going to be taking Alexander Sarr at the number 1 pick. It's that simple. We also have 24, which could be promising depending on who falls there. At the pick 20, we have 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 on the board. We have 𝙚𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 on the board. I gotta do it to be different, right? Bronny James, welcome to DC. It's that simple. Welcome to DC, Bronny James. Next, we're going to go to next picks. Bronny, honestly, too, as of me recording this video, he just declared for the NBA draft while keeping his eligibility in college. So I guess that's a dub for them. At this spot, I guess we'll take Terrence Shannon Jr. I don't know if he ever really gets much PT with us, but that's fine. In my eyes, that's a successful draft. We have Bronny, who is a pure project player, but he's very young. So with him being a project player regardless, his youngness kind of makes up for a bit of that. Alexander Sarr, beautiful, 78 overall, 19 years of age. And then my boy Bronny is a simple 71, is what it is, but he's 18. What about our other guy? Terrence Shannon is only a 68. Sheesh. We're not accepting any of these, similar to how I did in the last episode or last video. QOs, I'm not extending any of those to any of you guys, just off the power that right now we don't need you, or we don't need any of them, honestly. So for the first season, our point guard position, I want to say is cool between Jordan Poole and Bronny James. I think I'll just honestly, because Jordan Poole, though he's not a very good player as far as 2K standards are concerned, one of the things that I did very much so leave out of last episode or last video is that I didn't use the mentor system. So I could have Jordan Poole mentor Bronny into being a scorer. As far as a passer, we can't do that, but I can mentor him into being a scorer, right? Shooting guard position, I think maybe I can go get somebody a little bit better because we don't really have any oomph right here. I'm honestly going to cut Landry Shamet. I'm sorry about that. I gotta sign the vet as far as a shooting guard. Small forward position, I think I want to bring in a vet-ish guy because Denny Abdia probably gets moved this season. Rather than holding on to this good contract with Denny, I'm probably gonna nip it in the bud sooner than later. Small forward, power forward, I need one of those. And then center, we're pretty good. I think I'm okay with Bags backing up Alexander Sarr. And then just a bunch of, I guess you could say, youth-ish type dudes, or at least I'd say these two are youth, and then Rashawn Holmes is a lot of nothing. So we're going to go straight to actual free agency first of all. Gary Harris ain't teaching no defense, so I guess we'll bring in Terrence Ross. Maybe Terrence can help out Bilal a little bit, and then I want to bring in a backup power forward. I like Chimezie Metu just for his height a little bit more. So we'll bring in Chimezie Metu. Boom, he signs. We sign Terrence Ross. I think that's really all we got to do for the first season. Because first season, I don't really expect much out of our team this year. We're probably not going to be very good. I would assume that we're not going to be very good. Just solely off of, the personnel that we have here. First, player progressions. We have absolutely no movement outside of Bilal going up 1 and then Jordan Poole going down 1. We're not going to talk about all of these guys going down. Holy shit, Terrence Ross, you became horrible. You kept your badges, though, so that's all I care about. Holy, that boy became horrible. Alright, so since this is a 10-year rebuild, this right here is going to be our technical year 1. rather than, you know, last season being our year one. So as of right now, the coach wants the lineup to look a little something like this. And I have a few issues with that. So for starters, I gotta remember where exactly it's at. Select mentee. The mentee is going to be Bronny James. And then the mentor is going to be, I guess we'll keep him. Do you have anything that's playmaking related, Jordan Poole? Like absolutely anything? We'll let Bronny get Agent 3s because why not? It's a good 2K badge. And I guess we'll do hyperdrive and unpluckable. Yeah, I guess we'll do it like that. Jordan Poole, mentoring Bronny James. All right, we're going to do that. And then I would assume we can do another one. Where's he at? Where's my guy at? Bilal Koulibaly. And I will have, shit, that's okay. We'll just do that. Rashawn Holmes, you can mentor him. We need Bilal to get anything. That's one of my biggest concerns is Bilal in my last time doing it didn't get absolutely anything, and since Bronny is also not probably going to play very much this year, I'm going to assign him to the Capital City Go-Go, and I think I want to also assign Terrence Shannon. Oh no, you can only assign one guy, so we'll assign Bronny to the Capital City Go-Go, which should help his development. They also just made the playoffs this year too, which is actually interesting considering how bad the Wizards teams are. The Wizards technically do own their first pick in 2025. This is one thing that I had to look up in the last video because I was confused why we didn't have our 2025 pick. For some reason, the Rockets have our 2025 pick, which makes no sense to me. This is why I turned on trade override, because that first round pick is supposed to be our first round pick, and I'd be damned if I freaking dig a hole into my rebuild just off the power that I didn't go and get my pick because I left myself unknowledgeable. So trade override is out of there. That simple. Okay, so we're going to honestly take this team to the trade deadline and then have a little bit more discussion because I think as of right now, we're not going to be very good. I think in the first rebuild, we weren't even a play-in team year one, which is fine, of course. But I wanted to see some type of development. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Hold on. What is wrong with me? I just thought, okay, they ended up starting him. I'm about to say, I just thought about it. I didn't start Alexander Sarr, but coach had the right idea. Per usual, sim speed is absolutely terrible. But right now we are 16 and 14, which would net us probably, I'd assume, not a very good spot in the NBA right now. We are what? We got a 2-game win streak. We're pretty bad. We're not in the top 8, which is not even concerning, honestly, since we do have our first round pick this year. As far as the players are concerned, our guys playing well. Bilal got injured, which hurts. Denny is doing Denny things. I think I move him. Jordan Poole is playing well. Alexander Sarr is playing very well, actually. You love to see this. His 3-point splits are pretty bad. Honestly, his field goal percentage as a whole is pretty bad, but it's his first season, so I can't really, get too harsh on him. Honestly, we're just happy that he's playing well. Corey Kispert playing kind of meh. In all honesty, Kuz is playing alright. Marvin Bagley, as a backup, is playing solid, in my opinion. Bilal, and then the rest of our guys are kind of just here. So I think one thing that I'm going to either just outright do, let's not say outright do. One thing that's about to happen with this team is, while I love Denny Abdia, and in real life, I do believe he can be a part of the Wizards rebuild. From a 2K standpoint, I can't do it. I tried to keep him as long as I could the first time that I did this rebuild, and it literally just did not pan out for me in any positive way that you could even think of. So I'm really not seeing much that I'm interested in. Like maybe Nikola Jovic, he's getting better. His shooting splits are pretty damn good. We don't have a backup for. Let's see, can we entertain this? Duncan Robinson comes off the books next year. Jovic has, 2 more team options if I'm not mistaken? Oh no, Jovic has 1 more team option. Can I get a first round pick out of y'all? That's all I want to know. Okay, can't get that one. Can I get y'all 2029 first round pick and we have a deal? Y'all want this guy in a second? And y'all want to give me a Alondas Williams? Fuck it, that's fine by me. We'll take Jovic, we'll take the second. Honestly, I just want Jovic to, as of right now, come up as my backup backup power forward, because we didn't technically have one of those. So, we We had 𝙨𝙬, but 𝙨𝙬, in my opinion, is not Nikola Jovic. So I think this is the squad / rotation that we just roll with for the remainder of the season. Bronny is in the G League right now. I'm hoping he's doing good. I wish you could. Bro is injured in the G League. Yo, Bronny, how do you pull that off, my guy? Like, how do you pull that? I'm disgusted. I'll catch y'all at the end of the season, bro. What the hell, Bronny? First season in the books, and unfortunately we went 31-51, which is far exceeding my expectations. But Luka Doncic is your MVP. Alexander Sarr is your Rookie of the Year, which you love to see, bro. I'm so happy to see that Alexander Sarr won Rookie of the Year. His shooting splits are not good at all. But, I mean, it's growing pains. It's his first season. He won Rookie of the Year. So, you know, compared to the last time I recorded this video, it took us forever to actually win an award. And our first award was Clutch Player of the Year that ended up going to Trey Johnson later on in the line. And he's first team All-Rookie. Amen Thompson, Sixth Man of the Year. The Wemby Defensive Player of the Year award. Walker Kessler is your most improved. And then Clutch goes to Dame with JB Bickerstaff and Brandon Harrison being your executives. Your first teamers, your second teamers, your third teamers, your defensive, and then your first team All-Rookie. Your guy, Alexander Sarr, the man, the myth, the legend. Carlton Carrington, you're going to forever haunt me. If Bronny ends up being absolutely terrible, I'm going to cry at the fact that I took Bronny over you. That simple. If Bronny ends up being terrible down the line, I am going to cry at the fact that we took Bronny over Carlton Carrington. Alright, boys, draft lottery. We were currently number 6. Don't think that jumps up in any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to skip and we're just going to hope. No fucking way we get this type of luck today. We were picking at number 6 and we jumped up to the top fucking 3, bro. Now, I'm not nearly as knowledgeable about this class as I am about the class that is actually coming up in the actual NBA. I know Cooper Flag is a dog. I believe VJ Edgecombe is very solid. I saw a lot of him in my last rebuild. Same with Dylan Harper. I'm thinking one of these top 4 guys is going to be on the team next year. Ace Bailey just fell in our lap. This rebuild is by far the luckiest I've ever gotten in my life. Ace Bailey is a Washington Wizard. So as far as the point guard position is concerned, Bronny did not pick up a single badge, but I think I'm going to just let him come up and play next year. Shooting guard position, we have Bilal. I could use a backup shooting guard. It is what it is. We have Ace Bailey, and then we have Kuz, Jovic, and then Chimezie Metu. So I think this year, and we also have Alexander Sarr, I think this year I might go out and sign somebody, because if I'm not mistaken, in the last rebuild, this was the year that I went out and we ended up bringing in Alperen Sengun. Don't know if not even don't know. There's no reason for me to pursue that in this rebuild, considering that, you know, we put ourselves in a spot where we don't really need to worry about much. I do have to re-sign these 2 guys, actually. I like a Delonto Banton. We'll bring in the Delonto Banton on, let's give him a 850. I'll give him 850, 3 years, and we'll front load it. We're trying to be as stingy with our money as we possibly can. I gotta do it. I'm bringing John Wall back to DC. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give this man a whole 3-year deal for $4.5 million just because it's gonna be a flat rate. He might retire. It's all good, but if he retires and he gets a ring with us, it is what it is. You love to see that. That's a lot of fucking green. That's a lot of fucking green. Alright, boys. So coming into this season, right, we are a lot better as a roster. I feel like there's still a lot of development that needs to take place on this team. I do, in fact, want to start Ace Bailey. I would like to start Ace Bailey, and honestly, I want to give Bronny some more minutes. I'm not going to lie to you. So I guess Delonto, you'll be our lower guy. Just to start the season off, I want to give Bronny like 6-man minutes and see what the hell happens with it. He's not the best of players, but I'm going to just give him them 6-man type of minutes just to see what the hell happens. So this is the rotation for year 3, or going into year 3. We have Jordan Poole, we have Bilal Coulibaly, we have Ace Bailey, we have Kyle Kuzma, Alexander Sarr, Bronny James, Marvin Bagley, Marvin Bagley the third, Nikola Jovic, Corey Kispert, and Delonto Banton. Unfortunately, Jovic, if you are a Wizards fan and you're a Denny lover, yeah, Jovic was the return for him as well as a first round pick. Part of me feels like maybe we get to a point where we want to move either Kuzma or Jordan Poole. Kuz less fits the timeline than Jordan Poole does, but if, Kuz is here and we're winning games this season, I'll try to hold on to him as long as we can. But if we can't, we can't. And I also got, the boy John Wizzy Wall down here. I think actually what I'm going to do, right, with the mentor shit that I didn't, do the last time that I actually did this is Bronny. We're going to have you be mentored by the one and only John Wizzy Wall. Okay, so John Wall, you have all of these playmaking badges. Can we get the relay passer? Oh no, you don't have a lot. You don't have a lot, but it's okay. Can we get relay passer since that thing is gold? Can we get, I guess, speed booster since that thing is there? And then I guess we'll take interceptor because I want Bronny to be able to get as good as he possibly can. And I mean as good as Bronny can possibly get. Okay, we're good. I think we're set. John Wall, mentor Bronny James for the season. First game against the Pacers in year 3 is a close L, bro. Alexander Sarr had a good game. Kuz had a solid one. Jordan Poole had a solid game. Ace Bailey played well. Marvin Bagley played well. Bronny even played pretty solid for his 6-man minutes. Bilal is still playing rough. We're literally around the same place we were last year. Last year we were 16-34. This year we're 17-35. The team, we're not looking too kosher right now, boys. We're not looking too kosher at all. And of course, Kuz is out for the fucking season. We even had John Wall step on the basketball court. Is it that bad in the Wizards office? I just gotta let this team ride. I good and damn well know we won't be a playing team, but we'll catch y'all in the off season at this rate, because holy shit, this is about to be 3 back-to-back seasons at the bottom of the fucking standings, boys. Last season we ended up with a 31-51 record. This season we had a 30-52 record. So we lost one extra game. It is what it is. Luka is there. Cooper Flag, your rookie of the year. Josh Giddey, 6th man of the year in Detroit. Okay. The Wemby award goes to Wemby as usual. Bobby Clintman is your most improved and Luka's clutch player. Coach goes to Mark Dagnall. Exec goes to John Murphy or Joseph Murphy, whatever the hell his name was. We have no first teamers. We're going to have no second teamers. We're going to have no third teamers or all defensive guys, but we should have Ace Bailey as a rookie. Ace Bailey played amazing for us. Ace Bailey was very, very good. His 3-point shooting splits were absolutely terrible. It is what it is. And Bronny was even second team this year because it is technically his rookie season. Bronny played well for us too, in all honesty. Draft lottery, once again, we're here for the 3rd time in this video now. This time we have the number 3 odds. At some point we're not going to get lucky, so I'm expecting this to be the one where we do drop. My door was literally knocked on as I simmed it, so I didn't even get to have a pure, what the fuck reaction. But I can't make this shit up, bro. You can't. We had the 3rd best odds at the 1 pick, jumped up to 1. Last season, we had the 6th best odds at the number 1 pick, jumped up to 1. But you're telling me in year 1? In year 1, we had the 2nd best odds and fell to what? To 2? No, we only fell to 2, so it is what it is. I just want to let you guys know this video itself is 100% raw, 100% real, and that's really it. I'm not going to lie to you. We're not lying about any of these picks. I don't understand how I'm getting lucky. At this point, I'm convinced that 2K is just repaying me for what the hell they did to us last season, or not last season, but the last time I did this rebuild, when we got absolutely annihilated by the Brooklyn Nets in back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals, where we were up both 3-0 and 3-1. They literally single-handedly stopped a three-peat just for us to fucking fold in the 2nd round every single time we were in the playoffs. Now, I did not expect to be picking here, but is there a reason for me to not take Cameron Boozer and move on from Kyle Kuzma? They're setting it up for me. At some point, either Cameron Boozer or 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢, I feel like one of those two is probably going to get moved somewhere down the line. I'm not too sure where that would be at exactly, but I feel like one of those two guys is going to get moved somewhere down the line. But the start to this rebuild, like year 3's draft, I don't think this rebuild could go any better. And we even signed Kareem Lopez, who is another guy drafted in the last rebuild. I'm going to actually pick him up just off the fact that we signed him in the last one. But stepping into year 3, this is the rotation that our coach is cooking up, our coach Stephen Dawkins. Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly, 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢, Cameron Boozer, Alexander Sarr, Kyle Kuzma, Corey Kispert, Marvin Bagley, Nikola Jovic, and Delonte Banton. I want to give those minutes to Bronny. I'm not going to lie to you, my boy. So, the way I feel about this team is I feel like we are good, yes. Would better point guard play probably help us out? Yes. Do I want to start Bronny over Jordan Poole? Tiny bit. Maybe I'll look to move Kuz at the start of the season rather than waiting. Maybe that's what we do. I'm going to give Bronny that little 30, Bilal a little 30, and then we'll give, I guess, these last 6 to these dudes like that. So if I just trade Finder Kyle Kuzma, what pops up? Does anything interesting pop up? We got Alonzo Ball. I'm not even lying to you. Lonzo for a season wouldn't be horrible. And it would be a cool thing to actually see Lonzo come back and play basketball. Do I want Lonzo on the team? Lauri Markkanen and Asa Newell, but they want Corey Kispert, a Malik Monk. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. I kind of want to go pick up Lonzo. Just off the power that Cam Johnson in the first. Yeah, I'm taking Lonzo. Y'all can keep that. Hey, Chicago, what are the odds y'all come up off y'all first round pick? Y'all would want pick swaps worst. Y'all would want pick swaps worst. Y'all want Delonte Banton in return, and y'all would give me Aaron Wiggins and Lonzo. I don't know if I want to do that deal. Okay, what if we... Okay, what about instead of that? What if I just go for a later first round pick then? Would y'all give me y'all 2029 and a 2030? 2 first round picks for Kyle Kuzma. Y'all want my 2017 first unprotected, and y'all want John Wizzy Wall. If I take out John Wall, I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a really big risk if I move this pick, considering it has immense value. Okay, what if I just ask for all 3 of these? 20 and 29, y'all want to... Why do y'all want John Wall so bad? Why do y'all want John Wall so freaking bad? Alright, you know what? I'm going to let it ride just for a second. I'm going to let our people play until, like, let's say the start of the next season. Or, not next season, but the start of the next year. Start of the next year being, what, 2024? Not 2024. I'm thinking real life. I don't even know where it would be at. 2027. So we're going to go to January 1st, and then at January 1st, assuming that people are not injured at that point, we check and see what the hell's up. Now, this right here is what we like to see. We are currently 21 and 54, which would net us the 4 seed in the East. I can only assume that Cameron Boozer is absolutely balling. Like, when you look at the player stats, 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢, oh, Cameron Boozer is hurt. Okay, that's cool anyway. Cameron Boozer having a good season. 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 is hooping. Alexander Sarr is playing a little bit better. You know, nothing special, but he's still one of my main, if not focal guys, just off the fact that he was first pickup, and he is the core of the team, a.k.a. the center of the defense. Bilal Coulibaly is not really playing any better. Like, his numbers are getting a bit better. His overall is going up, but he's not playing much better himself. Jordan Poole is playing well, but assist-wise, we're not looking the best. Cameron Boozer has more assists than him, in all honesty. Kuz is coming off the bench, but I'm moving him one way or another. So right now, we are winning, but I think it's time for Kyle Kuzma to go. All right, man, we're revisiting the Bulls. I want Lonzo on this team. I don't know why I want Lonzo so bad, but I want Lonzo on this team. So we'll give you Kuz. Would y'all just take Kuz for Lonzo in this first off rips? Oh, it's very valued. They are horrible. Oh man, okay, so what about one of the later picks? 2029 and 2030, that's all I ask for. Nope. Okay, how could I up this value for y'all? What if I threw in a Heat first in 2029? Does that move the table? Y'all want 𝙈𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙚 and then y'all want to swap best with us for this pick? No. Okay. So I'll add in 𝙈𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙚. Actually, no. I'll take 𝙈𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 out. We'll do. I'll give you y'all second back this season, and then y'all still give me this. Oh my God. Why? Why are y'all like this? Bilal Coulibaly and Kareem Johnson can net me. I mean, not Johnson, but Kareem Lopez can net me Amen Thompson, who I would obviously move back to point guard. He has to be paid, and compared to Bilal, he is playing much better, and he brings in the assist numbers that I want. Is there any way we can get this deal done, and I ask you guys for like a first in like 2031? I just want to bring back some type of first round pick. You want my 2029 lottery protected pick, and then my 2030. Okay, you know what? In that case, we'll just do the trade straight up, bruh. We'll just make the trade straight up. Amen Thompson, welcome to the Washington Wizards. Okay, well that was a move that I did not expect to be able, or not expect, but I didn't think was going to be made. His shot tendency is still horrible, like usual, but if I make him a point guard, he drops down to an 86. Or do I guess I'll keep him as shooting guard, just off the fact Jordan Poole's still on the team technically. So right now, the rotation is going to look a little something like this. A lot better than it looked before. Is Ace Bailey hurt or something? Oh yeah, Ace Bailey and Carlos, or not Carlos, but and Cameron Boozer are hurt. So the team right now is really good, actually. Like, we're really fucking good. Our bench is not loaded or anything like that, but our bench has guys that can hoop. And then we also have a bunch of star young guys. Is it going to be hard to keep all of these mouths fed? Hell yeah, but first game after the trade is against the Rockets. If we lose this, it's going to be so comical. Like, so fucking comical. Okay, first game, we win a nail biter against the Rockets. I didn't get to see what our record was, but the end of year 3, that boy 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚 is your MVP. Cameron Boozer is your Rookie of the Year. We now have 2 of those in the 3 seasons that we've done. Actually amazing, but I'm just hoping some of these guys develop, because there's a lot of mouths to feed on this team as of this point, because those first 3 years, as far as the draft's concerned, we got lucky as hell. Dylan Harper is your 6th man. The Wemby Award goes to Wemby. Kevin McCullough is your most improved player. Luka is your clutch player of the year. And then Mark Daigneault and John Murphy are your executive and your coach of the years, respectively. Here's your first teamers and your second teamers. We probably don't. Oh, Ace Bailey's 3rd team All-NBA. Ace Bailey was out there balling, hadn't thinking he was Kobe, bro. You love to see it. Rookie is going to be Cameron Boozer, of course, and I don't believe we had another guy that was out there hooping, for real. So this year, we are a 4 seed. Our record ended up being, we went 46-36. A very good progression as far as compared to what last season was. And like I said in the first time I recorded this, even though you guys didn't see it, all progression is good progression. That's simple. Player stat-wise, what are we looking like? Ace Bailey played nice. Cameron Boozer played nice. We saw those. Amen Thompson, the random pickup that we ended up trading for with, how do I already forget who was involved in this trade for you, Amen? Bilal Coulibaly, my bad. Has good assist numbers. That's all I can really ask for. Jordan Poole is playing nice. Alexander Sarr is not playing the best. He's having a down year, it seems like, almost. Like, his 3-point percentage is up, but him himself is having a down year. Kuz is playing pretty solid for what could potentially be his last season in DC. Corey Kispert playing meh. Jovic meh. Bags meh. Delanto meh. Bronny, I mean, I feel like everyone's really just playing their role right now. We're perfectly fine with that. It's playoff time, so we're going to cut this thing down to a 9-man rotation. Let's see what Coach Dawkins wants. You want Jordan Poole, you want Amen, you want Ace, you want Cameron, you want Alexander, you want Kuz. It's a very good, and I mean a very good rotation, very good lineup. The team itself looks really good. What does this Knicks squad look like? This Knicks squad, doesn't look that good, all things considered. Like, I really do think we could beat them. We are the higher seed. Let's see what our Wizards can do. Game 3 is another win for your Washington Wizards, and Game 4, the Wizards sweep. And I mean sweep the New York Knicks. That is a great way to start out our first playoff series. Game 5 goes to the Heat as well. Oh, do we go to the 8-man? I'm thinking we're going to the 8-man, boys. Delonto, are you playing well? You're playing well. Jovic, you're not playing that well. Let's go to the 8-man. To the 8-man rotation, and honestly, Jovic, you're going to be the one to lose your minutes, not Delonto. Sorry. Delonto's playing well, you're not. Going to the 8-man, we run into this game 6, and your Wizards are sent home in the second round, man. This is giving me slight deja vu, bro. Slight deja vu, but it's okay. It's okay. We made it to the second round in our first actual playoff appearance, which, in my eyes, solid. Obviously, we could have done better, but we took the 1 seed to 7, so I can't be mad at the team. The team played extremely well. Hopefully, we can re-sign Amen Thompson. Not too sure if we'll actually be able to, but I'm hoping that we can re-sign Amen Thompson. And then just hope that the rest of our guys decide that they want to progress. 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚 is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and then Paolo Banchero is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Magic get a ring. Paolo Banchero is your Finals MVP. Is that their second one of the video? Draft lottery, I highly doubt we have odds at anything worth a damn. We're probably picking somewhere in the mid-ish areas because I don't think we either traded for a pick either here. So we're picking at what, 23? Yeah, that pick to me doesn't necessarily matter, but it is what it is. So I guess we'll take the All-NBA caliber, or supposed caliber center in Mustafa Diop. I guess that's how you say it, Mustafa Diop. Mustafa Diop, welcome to the Wizards. You're honestly going to probably be a backup for the rest of the video, but it's okay because you'll be here for some championships. Going into year 4, we're probably going to be pretty solid. Mustafa Diop ends up being a, 74 overall, so pretty damn solid. The best that remained in the class from what it seems like. You signing? My guy. Amen Thompson decided he wanted to come back and play for the good guys. We could send a contract to Kyle Kuzma too, but I don't want to pay a 32-year-old Kyle Kuzma that much money. I really don't. I think the play is to give Kuz the money and move him. Alright, we gave Kuz the money. Oh, we still have money. So I gave Kuz the money, and I could still sign somebody. Fuck it, boys. We're bringing Lu Dort to Washington. Alright, welcome to the team, Lu Dort. I think that's all we really need to do. This team is really good. And with solid progressions, I think, honestly, we should be one of a very big threat in the end. Ace Bailey. These are the jumps I was waiting for. Ace Bailey is up to an 86 overall with a +5 jump. Amen Thompson stays the same, but that's perfectly fine by me. That boy Cameron Boozer's up to an 84. Alexander Sarr up to an 83. Kyle Kuzma's up to an 82. And even Bronny jumps up to full-blown starter minutes basically at a 79. You love to see it. You actually love to see it. Okay, I think this is the last draft class that I import, or is it 2 more? Because I think I go up to 20, or last time I went up to 2029. Okay, boys. This year, very big season. After that last year's performance, let's go back up to our 10-man, I guess. But after last year's performance, I have a bit of expectations for these boys. We now have Bronny James starting as our point guard, Amen Thompson at the 2. We have Ace Bailey, Cameron Boozer, and Alexander Sarr. This is more or less our 3-headed monster on this team. They're all going to just continue to get better. Amen Thompson and Bronny James are very nice. It's a very nice backcourt with plenty of size and plenty of defense. But this is a 3-headed monster on this team. We have Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole, 2 actual Wizards coming off the bench. Corey Kispert, actual Wizard, coming off the bench. Lu Dort, and then Nikola Jovic, who is a guy that we traded for. I mean, Marvin Bagley could play for us, but honestly, if I'm just looking at the team, I think this team is playoff ready without a doubt. Okay, boys. So at the start, or not start, I can't English, I swear to you. At the end of, what is this, year 4, Luka Doncic is your MVP on the Clippers. Now, that's actually gross to see. I'm not going to lie to you. That's actually gross to see. Tyron Stokes is your Rookie of the Year. Okay, they got a squad over there. Darren Peterson is your Sixth Man of the Year. The Wemby Award goes to Wemby. Hugo Gonzalez wins Most Improved. Wemby also wins Clutch Player of the Year. And then Coach and Executive goes to Mark and Joe Dagno, whatever the hell their names were. They were 72-10, bro. Unless that team wins, I don't even think we beat them in the championship. That's your first team. Cameron Boozer is a second team guy. You love to see that. He had a better season than he did last year. Not huge improvements, but a better season all in all. And our third team consists of Ace Bailey. We got us a three-headed monster out here building up. I'm surprised Alexander Sarr hasn't gotten a defensive team yet. Kind of disheartening just a little bit. We are the 1 seed, which is very promising for what the team is and what this team can be, especially in what is our fucking 4th season. Ace Bailey played well. Bronny played amazing. Starter Bronny is like that. Amen Thompson at some point got hurt, which sucks. So Amen Thompson might, questions about moving Amen Thompson, air quotes. You always gotta look towards, trying to improve the team. What was our record? We went 54-28 this season. We were the best team in the East. The East was relatively weak this season. That is crazy, bro. Somebody made the plan at 36-46. The East was weak as hell. Our first matchup against the Boston team, I'm pretty sure it's still Tatum. It's still Jaylen Brown. It's Kristaps. Kobe Buffkin. That is one good-ass 8 seed. I mean, I trust our guys, but that is a good-ass 8 seed. Game 1 is a Wizards win. Game 2 is a Washington Wizards win. Game 3 is a Boston Celtics win. Game 4 is a Wizards win. Game 5 is a Washington Wizards win. Okay, that's 1 series down for the good guys. Once again, we are in the 2nd round. Can we actually not blow it this time? Bronny's hurt, but he's playing down here. Kuz is also hurt, and Amen Thompson's hurt. Oh, no, bro. The injury bug strikes us at the worst possible time. But I trust the guys. Game 5 is a Sixers win. Game 6 is a Wizards win. And we get our first bit of Simcast. Oh my God, what is that 4th quarter? We just lost that. At one point, it was 31-7. Once again, this is starting to look a lot like the last rebuild we did, where we're just plagued to lose in the 2nd round. All right, player progressions, and you love to see that top 3 right there, bro. All of them jump up for Ace Bailey is up to an 89. Cameron Boozer is up to an 88. Alexander Sarr is up to an 87. Amen Thompson is dropping, so there's a very good chance I move him this season. Bronny James is up to an 83. Kuz is dropping. That's fine. For now, at least. Jordan Poole is dropping. Our bench guys dropping is okay. We're not panicking too much over the bench guys dropping. The one guy that I am concerned about is this Amen Thompson situation. I think maybe since Bronny has gotten very good, like very, very good, maybe I don't need to value the playmaking of Amen Thompson as much anymore, and I just look to move him for somebody else that is under contract and is just a good basketball player. If it's not broke, don't fix it. We ended up not trading Amen Thompson because I'll show you we did really fucking good this season. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Isaac Hayes is your Rookie of the Year. Tyrese Prosper is your Sixth Man of the Year. Holy bro is hooping. The Wemby Award goes to Wemby. Darius Acuff Jr. takes Most Improved. Once again, I mentioned this in the last time I did this rebuild. That is a very, very tough last name. Acuff. That is a cool ass last name. Not gonna lie to you. Wemby wins Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Dagnall is Coach of the Year. And then Joshua Burgess is your Executive of the Year. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Your first teamers, we have nobody. Your second teamers, we have Cameron Boozer. And your third teamers, we have Bronny. Oh, Bronny had a breakout year. Look at these splits. My dude almost went 50-40-90. We have nobody on the defensive teams, so I don't think we'll ever have somebody that plays enough defense to be on the defensive teams. Once again, we are the 1 seed. And I just gotta show you boys this standings now. Saying we went 66-16 this season. I don't think they can hang with us whatsoever. I don't. Does 2K feel the same way? Let's find out. We win that series in a quick little Foski. Is this the team that beat us last year? I already know it was the Sixers. The Sixers beat us. The Bucks were the team they ended up playing. They still got Giannis. They have Benedict Mathurin. They have Malik Thomas. They have Lonzo. They have a good squad. They have a very good squad. Do I think we can beat them off one seed prowess alone? Yeah, but they have a very good team. But your Wizards win game 1. Your Wizards take game 2. Your Wizards take game 3. And that SWEEP comes out. And your Wizards are in your Eastern Conference Finals to get a rematch against the 76ers team that knocked us out in the second round last year. Hey, look at Jordan Poole in the background, man. So, this Sixers team is much worse. Much worse. They're missing... Who was the big man that was playing down there with Joel last year? Whoever the big man was that was playing down there with Joel last year is gone. Was it It wasn't Jalen Duren, or is he... I don't fucking know, but they have Jalen Duren and Tyrese Maxey off the bench. That is tough. But game 1 is a Washington Wizards win. Game 2 is a 76ers win. Game 3 is a Washington Wizards win. Game 4 is a Washington Wizards win. And your Washington Wizards are in the NBA Finals to play against the Sixers. No! Even though we had the same record as them, Bam Bagayoko is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Ace Bailey is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We have us quite the matchup in this playoffs here. Ace Bailey is absolutely balling. He is the highest leading scorer. I went to this by accident. I went to that completely by accident. I wanted to go to my team. I wanted to go to my Wizards, but apparently I hit the wrong shit. Okay, there we go. Ace Bailey playing amazing. We have nearly 4 guys averaging 20 points in the fucking... In the playoffs right now. Amen Thompson is just doing his part. Kyle Kuzma is doing his part. Jordan Poole off the bench is doing his part. All we can do is go into this and just try to win. Hope our guys do what they gotta do. This Thunder team, very fucking good. Is Shea hurt? No way Shea is hurt. Are we about to rob one due to a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander injury? I think Shea is hurt. Game 1 goes to the OKC Thunder. Okay, Shea's not hurt. No, Shea might be hurt. Yeah, Shea's not playing. If we lose this and Shea is injured, boys, that point I just gotta cry. Game 2 goes to your Thunder. Oh boy, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alright, that 10-man has got to go. 10-man got us here, but the 10-man has got to go. We're gonna bounce that down to a... Fuck it, 8-man, why not? Our guys need to play. Bronny is somewhat hurt too, but it's okay. Bounce that down to an 8-man. Come on, boys. And we're down 3-0. And we get fucking swept by the Thunder in the fucking finals, bro. And Shea is hurt. Chet's your finals MVP. How the fuck do we get swept in the finals and Shea is not even playing, bro? Oh. Oh, we have pick 9 via the Heat. I don't know why we have that pick. We have pick 9 and we have pick 29 because of the Heat. Oh, I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Steven Dawkins, you almost got us over the hump. Coach, you almost got us over the hump. How are we looking? Is this just a running back season? You know what? Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We went 66-16 last year. We were in the finals. We lost to that Thunder team. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I have no moves that need to be made. We're a finals caliber team. It's that simple. Hey, yo. Time out. I was turning my heater off. Cameron Boozer is the MVP. This is much better than the last rebuild already. Cameron Boozer's your MVP. I have no idea what our record is because I wasn't looking, but Cameron Boozer is your MVP. Lincoln Cosby is your rookie of the year. 6-man goes to Juwan Petaway. The Wemby Award goes to Wemby. Caleb Holtz, your most improved. Ding Patel is clutch player of the year. Billy Donovan and then John Murphy are your coaches and executive of the years, respectively. We have 2 first-team All-NBA guys. All right, so first matchup is against this Hornets team that I don't even want to look at. I feel like we should beat them regardless. 3, 4, and the Hornets are out the door. That's simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Celtics are out the door. We have a matchup now against this Indiana Pacers team. That Celtics squad was ages better than them, so I'm guessing this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Pacers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Pacers are out the door, and these motherfuckers are back, and this guy's healthy this time. Shai Gilgeous is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Eastern Conference Finals MVP goes to Bronny James Jr. LeBron James will be proud, Bronny. We got a rematch from last year, the same team that swept us. I don't know if there's anything that we can change. I don't know if there's anything that we could do to try to lessen the difficulty that is this matchup. We just got to go out there and be the better team. So game 1 is a Thunder win. Game 2 is a no, not like this. Okay, we at least take one game this time, but oh my goodness, how good is this team? How do I beat them? I feel like the Cavs against the Warriors. Fuck it. Okay. Y'all got a 4-7. And we lose to the fucking Thunder again in 6. Oh my god. This team. Shai Gilgeous is your Finals MVP. Yo. Our team is so good. Once again, we are ready to win rings. And the Thunder just exist. Cameron Boozer is getting offers from everyone in the world, and we don't have the money to pay him. Oh, I threw myself in the trick bag. Cameron Boozer was just in Washington, wins an MVP with us. Oh, wait, we can match him? Okay, we'll take that. But I didn't know exactly how our restricted odds worked on him, but if we're matching him like that, I will take it. God, y'all didn't tell me he signed. Cameron, okay, Cameron's back on the team. Okay, never mind. Crisis averted. I thought we were about to be running into the crisis almighty. Jordan Poole, I'll bring you back on the minimum just because I would love to see you get another ring with us. Outside of that, we don't have much else that we really want to do with this team because we're in a really good spot. There's something that just fights me in my head that tells me this team can win. Because if it was not for the Thunder, we'd have a ring. That's all I can say right now is if it wasn't for the Thunder, we'd have a ring. Shit, we'd probably have 2. Alright, boys, once again, Cameron Boozer is your league MVP. Cameron Boozer has been having one hell of a run for us. Thank God we were able to match his contract. Rookie of the Year goes to Greg Falls. Bam Bagayoko left the Thunder. Maybe there's a chance. He went to the Heat, 6th Man of the Year. The Wemby Award goes to Wemby. Wemby has literally won this one deploy every single year of the video. Keon Anthony Melo's son gets Most Improved. Johnny Flanders is your Clutch Player of the Year on the Raptors. Stephen Dawkins, Old Man Coach, ends up winning Coach of the Year. And you guys can see it. We went 64 and 18 this season. And then your Executive of the Year goes to John Murphy, the fucking Thunder. Come on, boys. Y'all got to beat Trey Johnson. 1, 2, we made it in 6, but it's okay. Drake Powell is the Rockets Western Conference Finals MVP, and Bronny James is the Eastern Conference Finals MVP for your Washington Wizards. This is so weird, bro, because in the first time I recorded this video, the first time we won a ring, not even the first, both of the rings we won were against the Houston Rockets. Not going to say it's going to happen, but let's hope. All right, but game 1 is a Wizards win. Game 2 is another Wizards win. Game 3 is a Rockets win. Game 4 is a Rockets win. Game 5 is a Wizards win. Okay, we're going to simcast. I want to see if we can get a chance to jump in this game. It took longer than it did in the first time we did it. Oh no, Cameron Boozer was... Why was Bronny holding the trophy? Okay, Cameron Boozer, that's even more understanding. But overall, the team played really well in this finals appearance. Bronny had a 42-point game in Game 6. Oh, Bronny was hooping. Bronny was showing his ass this year. 33? 33 again? Oh, no, it's the same game. I'm stupid. Cameron Boozer had a good game. 24. Okay. Bronny had a good game. Ace Bailey had an amazing game. How did Cameron Boozer win Finals MVP? What the hell? Okay, he had a good one. And then Game 6, Bronny had that 44 piece. I mean, a 42 piece. I would override it, but it's too late. We got a ring. That's all that matters. One ring in the books. Now we just have to figure out where exactly we're going to go with this team in the future. Seeing somebody on the Thunder win a freaking MVP makes me sick. But 𝙤𝙤𝙠𝙚, I think that's how you'd say that, wins MVP. Boomer Vernon wins Rookie of the Year, tough name. Jasper Johnson is your sixth man. Your Depoy is, obviously the Wembanyama Award. Wemby hasn't really won anything in this video. The Thunder are crazy, like usual in Sim, but it is what it is. Mike Reynolds is your most improved. Darius Acuff Jr. is Clutch Player of the Year. Billy Donovan and then Sean Murphy are your executives. And I hate the Thunder so much. Second teamers, we have Cameron Boozer. Third team, we have nobody. We have one all defensive, which is Ace Bailey. And then we shouldn't have a rookie. Oh, Reggie Knox was pretty good. This is the rookie point guard that we had playing as our backup guy. So Reggie Knox was second team all rookie, which is a solid thing. Once again, we are the 1 seed. This season, we ended up going 63-19. We have literally, since getting a 60-win season, have gone down a single win every single year. We started at 66, and at this point, we're at 63. Celtics matchup, that should be a clean 1, 2, 3, 4 out the door. Lovely. We have another Magic matchup. Should be a clean 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Oh, it's not a clean 1, 2, 3, 4 out the door. Okay. They stole one. You get that credit. We have a Pistons matchup against a 2 seed, but unfortunately we are far better than this 2 seed is. So this should be, I want to say somewhat around like, I don't know, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 out the door, and these guys are back. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your Western Conference, and Cameron Boozer is your Eastern Conference. Do we get our chance to redeem ourselves against the OKC Thunder? Is this team as good as they've been? AJ, Shea, Cat, Chet, oh, they're really good still. Why do they just always end up being so good? Why are they always so good? Their bench is far weaker than they've been in years past, though, so maybe we can take this one. Game 1 is a Wizards win. Game 2 is a Thunder win. However, Game 3 is a Wizards win. Game 4 is a Wizards win. To the Simcast we go, because if we win this one, I gotta see us beat the Thunder, bro. They single-handedly kept us away from so many championships this video that I would have to see us beat the Thunder, but I don't think it's happening today. Do not think it is happening in this specific game if it does happen this series. So the Thunder end up taking Game 5. Can your Wizards steal Game 6? Going quick. They have a lead. Very good first quarter. Not as good of a second quarter, but they still end up winning it. And they absolutely squander the game in the third. We are not made to beat this Thunder team. We're now in a 3-3 situation with this Thunder team. And oh my god. Don't blow a 3-1 lead in the finals. Okay, first quarter in the books. Wizards win by a little bit. Thunder come back. Thunder annihilate us in the second quarter. Oh my goodness. This team has our number. This team has our fucking number, bruh. We've lost 3 fucking finals to this squad, bro. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your finals MVP. We just can't beat them. They're so good in the finals. They are so good in the finals. If it was not for the Thunder, bro, I will confidently say that right now, we would literally be on a 4-peat. We don't really have much that can be or that should be done with this team. We're really good. We have a bunch of young studs that are just, like I said, studs. We've been to the finals 4 seasons in a row. And of those 4 seasons, we've lost 3 of them to the Thunder. We're going to run our 9-man for year, 9? For year 9, we're going to run our 9-man, and we're just going to call it a day because I don't really think much else truthfully needs to be done with this team. We're championship caliber. Not even championship caliber. We're probably 1A, 1B best team in the league with the Thunder. It's just we can't beat the Thunder. Going into year 9, boys, that man Cameron Boozer came back. Cameron Boozer, once again, 3-time MVP now. Cameron Boozer has probably been much more of the bright spot for this team than our guy, Alexander Sarr, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. Jaden Williams is our Rookie of the Year. Trey Johnson, Love to see it. 6th man of the year. I'm not even mad about it. The Wemby Award goes to Wemby. Trey Early ends up winning your most improved. Darius Acuff Jr. is clutch player of the year. Coach of the year goes to Jacob freaking Underwood, man. Under the reins of Coach Jacob, we ended up being a 70-win team for the first time in the video. Hopefully not the last time, but for the first time in the video, we are a 70-win team. And then John Murphy is your executive of the year at a 62-20 record. Cameron Boozer, first team. We don't have a second teamer, and we don't have a third teamer this year. That's unfortunate. Nor do we... No, we have Cameron Boozer on defense. We shouldn't have a rookie, because I doubt our rookies are very good. Between us and the Thunder, we have literally been the 1 seed for, I want to say, like 4 seasons in a row now. 4 seasons in a row or something like that. The NBA has literally just been ran by us and the Thunder. So at this point, I think I'm convinced with believing this is like a Cavs-Warrior type of rivalry. Maybe at some point we get the upper hand on them. Like, our team is good. We have a young guy coming out as our 6th man now. We have another youngish guy on the bench. Another youngish guy on the bench. Corey Kisper's the only old boy on the squad, or at least playing on the squad. Our top 5 is fucking phenomenal. I'm honestly not worried about anyone in the East. 1, 2, 3, 4 out the door. It should be like that for every single team that we could match up with here. Boom. Oh, okay. Bulls took us to 6. I respect it. This Magic team, I'm wanting to not be worried about it. And we made it. We made it in 7, but we made it. The Thunder, 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙚 is here, has your Western Conference Finals MVP. Cameron Boozer, the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Do we finally get the upper hand on these guys? Finally? Game 1 is a Wizards win. Game 2 is a Wizards win. Game 3 is a Wizards win. I swear, bro. If y'all do it again, because I want to jump in just to rub some dirt in the Thunder's face. I really do. I really do. We got a lot of game left to play. The Wizards came back. Oh, okay, we're jumping in. We have 4 chances to knock off this Thunder team. If we lose it, Bronny with the free throw, it's in there. Gotta fix the camera.
Gives him a lead.
Bronny with the second free throw. It would give your Washington Wizards a 2-point lead. Bronny pulls up. It's in there. Mr. 50-40-90 himself. All right, come on, Washington. Clutch moments of the game. We got a minute 58 to go. 𝙨 is coming down. We have 𝙨 on Bronny. 𝙨 is going to work. He's looking for something. He's trying to get to his spots. He has a man that comes and looks like he's going to set a screen. Oh, and then Chet comes down, sets the screen. Throws it down. It's up. And he misses. Cameron Boozer, not Cameron Boozer, Ace Bailey with the good defense. Ace Bailey takes it all the way, kind of, and Ace Bailey throws a ridiculously bad pass. 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 to the basket, and he dunks on our guy, Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey might have just put together one of the worst final sequences anybody has ever seen, next to J.R. Smith and his rebound proceeding to run away from the basket. Ace Bailey, at this point, you might have to get the ball out your hands. Why does Cameron Boozer not have the ball? Oh my God, Ace Bailey just turned the ball over again almost. There's a jump ball with Chet. There's no way Ace Bailey just actually turned the ball over 2 times back to back.
Here's Carter.
Oh, it's what? Okay. Okay, Carter with a clutch rebound out to Kispert. Cameron Boozer for 3, and it's off. Oh my goodness, this might be the worst minute I've ever watched the Washington Wizards basketball. And I thought watching the real life season was bad. 𝙨 takes to the basket, goes up over Bronny, and it's in there. That 2-point lead. Oh boy, that 2-point lead went down really fast. Having the ball in Ace Bailey's hands is not the play right now. Ace Bailey throws down to Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer has nowhere to go. He tries to go right up over him, and it's not good. The Wizards are trying to lose. They're trying to lose. They don't want it. 𝙨 with the jab steps on Bronny. Chet with the screen. Pulls up. It's off. Timeout by your Wizards. Ace Bailey with the ball. Pulls up with the wacky 3, and he hits it. 𝙨 on top of the key. He's either going to call for a screen from Chet or from his teammate to the right. I don't know who that is. Oh, they settle with a flare screen. Man, wide open on the 3-point line. I think that's Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson for the 3. The Thunder just ran a seamless play.
making
Seamless play. Brawny pulls up from half. And it's off.
So it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And they're still in a tight spot.
Oh, that play was
Get
seamless.
this win. You can't ever
I think that was Ian Jackson, right? Yeah, Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson with the biggest shot of the game. Wizards, please. If y'all blow a 3-0 lead this time, I don't know what to tell y'all against this team. It's looking like it's done. It's looking like it's done. Our Wizards finally got another one. Oh my God, we beat the Thunder. It feels so good. Who hooped? Ace Bailey put up 29. Cameron Boozer put up 26. The random guy that we signed, Omari Blue, he scored 15. Brawny had an okay-ish game. McCarthy played well. We're missing somebody. Where's my guy? Is he hurt? The Wizards are two-time champions. Cameron Boozer is your finals MVP. Is Alexander Sarr hurt? I was wondering why he wasn't out there. Alexander Sarr and Patel were hurt. We just won while being depleted. The Washington Wizards are your two-time champions. First year with Jacob Underwood, and Jacob Underwood said this team has way too much potential for us to not be going somewhere. Oh, Giannis retired and Cat retired. Giannis to the Hall of Fame. So is Cat. Cat to the Hall of Fame. I think those are both realistic. I think Cat will probably go down as like one of the best three-point shooting big men to ever play the game. W's, both get their jerseys retired. Draft lottery and all of that stuff doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure we have no picks anyway. So we're just going to go to team player options. Whatever rookies or whoever the rookies are that get brought into this team, cool. Y'all are getting brought into a winning culture. Oh. Cameron Boozer declined his player option, and now he becomes an unrestricted free agent. We're going to bring back Knox. We'll bring back Buellard. We'll bring back McCarthy. You know what? We'll bring back all of those guys. Cameron Boozer declined his option. That is concerning. Okay, so I have a Brinks truck I can throw at him, I think. Roster, point guard is set. Shooting guard, I still think is set. Small forward is still set. All you have to do is bring back Cameron and bring back Alexander Sarr. But are they going to force me to pick? Are y'all going to force me to pick one of the two? I'm going to send Cameron a Brinks truck. I'm going to send Alexander Sarr his Brinks truck. Cameron decided to go to the Suns. Oh my God, we lost them both.